our tempo, it's our attitude, it's our effort. Mental toughness is an attitude. Winning is an attitude. You got to bring it every day.
Every journey has a beginning, middle, and end. Today is the beginning of another journey for a group of young men dedicated to Auburn.
It's game day, wake up! Wake up, it's game day!
Let's dominate the day, man.
Hey, physical, man. Fast, physical, and fun, man.
Hey, I time on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, to the house on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
And H-back number 5, Ellis Richardson. And quarterback number 20.
We have established here that we stop the run, okay? All right? Now, you do that with great effort and great physicality, but you do it more importantly with great technique, all right? Great focus on that technique, all right? And be where you're supposed to be.
Get to them. Take it to them early. Let's be physical. Auburn football. You got me?
You a linebacker on reversal, right? It's time to act like it. You a linebacker on reversal, right? It's time to act like it. You a linebacker, right? It's time to act like it. You want to, right? You want to, you want to, you want to, and you want to. It's time to act like it. You come here to play linebacker. You come here to be the best in the country. They watch linebackers. They talk about linebackers. They talk about Auburn linebackers. Period. That's it.
Second thing, we got to protect the ball. That's our number one priority on offense. Protect the ball. Make plays, right? Have some fun, man. Attack the ball. Make plays.
Don't let them get the ball going downhill. You understand? Okay? That's going to be key. You got to play great on first, second down. First, second down, and then get them third long. All right?
Guys, this is the start right here. This is the start. This is the first time you put on the pass, and instead of hitting your homeboy across the line, now you go get somebody else. You can make one mistake today. You can make one mistake. And it ain't about Georgia Southern, it's about right here. You can sit back or you can take the fight to them. The mistake will be to sit back. First thing you need to do out the gate is hit them in the mouth. Boom.
You are prepared. We're overly prepared. You're going to play great. There's going to be some ups and downs. Do not worry about that. You stay laser focused. Think about the next play. Do your job. Come on out.
Auburn football every day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, we cover what matters, and by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
Auburn's offense took the field under the direction of new offensive coordinator Chip Lindsey. After a Daniel Carlson field goal put the Tigers on the board, Auburn took to the ground for the first touchdown of the 2017 season.
Here at Stedham, back to work. He'll hand it off to Kerryon Johnson. Gets a hole right side. Down the near sideline. He's into the 20, to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Auburn! 60-yard run. Kerryon Johnson over the right side.
Kerryon, is one of our best all-around football players and got off to a great start. I mean, obviously the injury was unfortunate. He had a chance to score on that play, but he'll come back and he'll be a big factor moving forward.
One of our main weapons, and played very well. He did a really solid job in pass protection. He did a really nice job running the football, and to be honest, it's kind of what we've grown to expect from him. And he's doing a nice job of creating yards for himself in terms of breaking some tackles and making people miss, and so really pleased with his performance.
I feel like running is always going to be a strength. I mean, it's Auburn, that's what is foundation on running the ball, and I feel like that's something we always going to be a strength of ours. I feel like we kind of start off a little slow. We just have to execute and just knocking off the rush. I feel like as seasons go along and we just keep getting chemistry and playing with each other, everything's going to get better.
New quarterback Jarrett Stidham made his debut in the orange and blue and showed that he can do more than just throw the football.
Stidham fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and runs it into the end zone untouched. Around left side, they bit on the fake, and Stidham kept it himself for 14 yards. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's a smart play by Jarrett Stidham. That's the run-pass option that Chip Lindsey, his expertise is.
After his touchdown run, Stidham took to the air and completed touchdown passes to Ryan Davis and Will Hastings.
Need 14 for the first down. Stidham over the middle, wide open, passes caught by Ryan Davis at the 10, angles to the far sideline, dives to the pylon. He is in! Touchdown, Auburn!
Was that a quick slant?
That was a quick slant and a touchdown, my friend.
I kind of figured I was going to get the ball on that play, the way the coverage was set up, and I seen the two backers blitz, and that's a play on the crossing route. It usually comes to me immediately. I know once I caught the ball, I figured I was going to have some time to avoid defenders and hopefully get in the end zone. So once I caught that, I'm gonna get in the end zone no matter what at all costs. So that was pretty exciting. Definitely, it was a perfect ball right there. He put it in the right place at the right time, the right read. He did everything right, and it was just on me at the end to get in the end zone.
Stidham drops back, throws for the end zone. Hastings makes the catch at a corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
That was a nice execution right there.
Carlson to attempt to put after. Still balls no goal.
Running back Kerryon Johnson went down late in the first half, but running back Cam Martin was ready to leave his mark on the game.
Fans, direct your attention to the flagpole for a special presentation.
You never really leave Auburn, because Auburn never leaves you.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Hurricane Harvey devastated much of southeast Texas, including sophomore running back Cam Martin's hometown of Port Arthur, Texas.
You know, my family was dealing with a lot of stuff, the flood, a hurricane, my aunt passed away. So, you know, I just had to stay strong for them, and, you know, I didn't want to get down from it, but, you know, I just had to stay strong.
While Cam was in Auburn preparing for the game, he did so while worrying about his family and friends and coping with the death of his great aunt.
Yeah, that was an extremely tough week on him. A lot of stress back home and everything that goes with it. It says a lot about him as a person, his character, and being able to focus and play as well as he did.
I got so much respect for him, so he could have easily just not focus on the game, worry about back home, but I'm pretty sure, you know, he was like, man, I'm gonna put that situation in God's hand, I'm gonna go out and do my job, and he did, and he had a very successful game.
Yeah, it was real difficult, you know, because I really couldn't do anything for him, but, you know, I just had to make plays, you know, and make them proud.
When his number was called late in the first half, Cam shined in the moment and played for his city.
This time Martin into the open field. He's at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, scores! Touchdown Auburn! Cam Martin, another huge hole on the right side with 36 yards.
Untouched that time, handoff over the right side, right over Braden Smith and Darius James.
When all that stuff was going on every day, I was staying prayed up, and I was just ready to make stuff happen on Saturday.
Cam Martin burst out of that hole, wide open for the touchdown. Auburn in the lead.
He made it no doubt once he got in the open field.
He don't really show too much emotion. He's always strong and upbeat, and he always trying to bring energy around, so you won't even really realize that he's going through other things back home, and he kind of pushes that thing to the side, and he always come with a great attitude. He come to practice, and he kind of forget about it when he's around the guys, and we kind of try to uplift him. He does a great job of not holding those things on his shoulders.
Cam's all about family. I think it's really one of the things that attracted him from Texas to Auburn is the family atmosphere. He's got a special family there in Port Arthur, Texas, and it's been a rough week for him. But obviously he responded very well on the field.
It is Cam Martin who gets the handoff, gets a nice block on the right side. He's out in the open field to the 30, 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, and run out of bounds, far sideline inside the 35-yard line. Cam Martin cut to the right and had nothing but green grass in front of him for 61 yards.
I saw an open hole, and, just dealing with everything back home. I knew I was gonna have a good game.
Made some explosive runs when we needed them, one off the goal line, then one about a 36-yard touchdown. So thought he did a good job really in protection and run the football.
He finished the game with 146 all-purpose yards, including a 36-yard rushing touchdown.
I felt good about that. I feel like if I go out there, take care of my business, they'll be real happy.
I feel like he played for his city and his family, and I feel like he represented very well.
I think just being here really gave him kind of a safe haven, and then his family actually came on Friday, and so they were here for the weekend, and I think his new home has really kind of helped take some of that sting off.
Auburn football every day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, we cover what matters, and by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
Is the Southeastern Conference where you go away to college? Not exactly. Yes, we come from all corners, from all histories and experiences. And even though there are unique customs, new favorite foods, and new languages, the SEC is not really where you go away to college. It's where you come home. Because here, it just means more.
We are tethered by a legacy of fierce ambition and fearless optimism. And this is our time, our moment to be who we dare to become. We are the Auburn Tigers. So yell War Eagle and let the game begin. Here's to building champions. Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. See your local Ford dealer for great offers today.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
we was just all ready, man. You can tell, like, that whole week of preparation, everybody, you can see the excitement, you can see the focus. Like, everybody was really locked in that week.
I mean, we were very excited as a team. We get tired of beating up on each other out there at practice, and just going out and beating the team like how we did, it was just a fun moment for all of us.
Yeah, I think it's pretty evident that they were excited to get on the field and play against somebody else. They bought into the process of relentless effort, pursuit to the football, and being mentally and physically tougher than the opponent, and being good tacklers. And I think that was very evident in what you saw.
The defense was outstanding. They were flying around. They were playing with great effort. They were playing very physical, and they played assignment football, which is usually a challenge, especially early in the season, but I was ultra impressed.
Led by the defensive line, the Tigers stifled the Georgia Southern offense all night.
Obviously, the numbers speak for itself. It starts with the defensive line. The first thing you got to know about the Auburn Tiger defensive line is this: that they're well coached by Rodney Gardner. He's been doing a long time in this league. He understands how to develop young players and get them to the level to compete in the SEC. And he does it with multiple players. So we play a lot of players up there. But we had guys really played hard. They affected the game. The Georgia Southern game really started and ended defensively with the front.
I mean, we should all know that. I mean, he's a hard coach, so he coaches us hard, and he just told us to be our discipline and just carry everything over from practice to the game. And we should be just fine.
You can't ask for anything better. It's truly a blessing to have those guys in front of us, because if we have that, the rest of the defense will have the success that we have without that great defensive line.
As the defensive line controlled the line of scrimmage, other players were freed up to make plays. Trey Williams recorded a team-high 10 tackles, including 2 sacks.
We did our job up front, and he roamed free like a linebacker's supposed to do, and I'm glad to have him on my team.
When the clock hit 0, Auburn had kept the Eagles' offense from scoring, forced 11 3-and-outs, and only surrendered 70 total yards, its lowest since 1985.
Coach emphasized, third down is the key, is the money down. You got to get off the field on third down. To be a top defense in this league, you got to get off the field on third down. So that's something we really put focus on. That's something we accomplished that night.
Auburn opened its 125th season with a 41-7 win and the program's 750th victory.
Trey Williams. All right, come on up here. Lead this fight song.
Here we go, y'all ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Glory go,
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
Is the Southeastern Conference where you go away to college? Not exactly. Yes, we come from all corners, from all histories and experiences. And even though there are unique customs, new favorite foods, and new languages, the SEC is not really where you go away to college. It's where you come home. Because here, it just means more.
We are tethered by a legacy of fierce ambition and fearless optimism. And this is our time, our moment to be who we dare to become. We are the Auburn Tigers. So yell War Eagle and let the game begin. Here's to building champions. Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. See your local Ford dealer for great offers today.
It's time now for the Yellowwood Lineman of the Week, brought to you by Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. This week's Lineman of the Week is Marlon Davidson. The Greenville, Alabama native recorded 4 tackles in the Tigers' 41-7 victory over Georgia Southern. Davidson also recorded 2 sacks, which resulted in a loss of 16 yards for the Eagles offense. Marlon Davidson, your Lineman of the Week. This week, Auburn travels to Clemson for a matchup with the 3rd-ranked Tigers. Auburn and Clemson kick off at 6 p.m. Central Time.
Everybody wants to talk about the opponent all the time, and we're so much ingrained in the process of the way we teach and go about teaching. It's never about the opponent. It's not who we play, when we play, what time we play. It's about what we do and how we do it. Clemson has a very, very good football team. When you watch film, you can't see very much difference in the kind of football team they had last year, in which they won the national championship, and the one that was on the field this past Saturday. Very talented across the board, good in all phases of the game offensively. So, we've got a big challenge.
They're a super football team, the defending national champs. The best part about their football team is they've got a lot of really good players. So you're talking about a bunch of really good players. They've got excellent coaches, and you're going into a hostile environment. And so we've got our hands full, but at the same time, this is fun too. It presents a great challenge for us, and we're very much looking forward to it. And can't wait till Saturday night gets here.
Defending national champs on their home field with a lot of their guys back. It'll be a big challenge for us, but at the same time, we will we'll know more about where we stand as a football team in 2017, and that's the exciting part for me.
Auburn Football Every Day is produced by War Eagle Productions in association with Auburn Sports Properties.